The Ashmaker is a unique minigun in Fallout 4, but it has a very poor legendary effect, and in this video I will show you how to get it. Hi, I'm Mo and I'm trapped in Fallout. To get the Ashmaker, you will first need to make your way to Goodnieghbour. It is directly northeast of Diamond City. Once you make it to Goodnieghbour, all you want to do is sort of head east, and as you do that, from here, if you look to your right, you will see what seems to be an alleyway. Just head down this alleyway, and as you do, you will approach this door with sort of like a hidden flap on the top, and as you do that, you will be greeted by Bobbi No-Nose, and she will ask you if you're happy to do an odd job for her. Go ahead and approach the door, go ahead and select the yes option, and then select the I'm in option. And with this, you will start the Big Dig quest. Now, to get the Ashmaker, it is actually a reward item that you get as part of doing the very last bit of this quest. Now, thankfully, the quest is pretty much very linear. There aren't really any paths to follow as such, and any location that you go to will be very linear. Now, to keep this video short, I'm just going to basically skip all the way to the very end of this quest, at which point we will get the Ashmaker. So I'm just going to go ahead and skip to that part of the quest. So eventually you come to a quest where you will find out that Bobbi No-Nose has somewhat tricked you and deceived you. What she basically said as part of the quest is that she's trying to get you into the stronghold of Diamond City, but in fact what she actually ends up doing is trying to get you into the secret stash of Hancock. And it is because of that particular predicament that you end up meeting this NPC over there, Fahrenheit. So what you want to do is go ahead, and when you sort of get to this part of the quest, which is virtually the very last bit of it, you have a couple of options. You can either side with Bobbi No-Nose, in which case you will end up having a fight with Fahrenheit, or you can side with Fahrenheit, in which case you'll end up having a fight with Bobbi, or you can try and find a middle ground, in which case you will end up fighting no one, and you can simply approach Fahrenheit over there and she will give you the Ashmaker. So either way you will get it. So go ahead and speak to Bobbi.
Hancock shouldn't care about us stealing from them.
Yeah.
So when you have the option to, you can either betray Bobbi, you can either side with Fahrenheit, or you can convince Bobbi to leave. In this instance, I'm going to try and convince Bobbi to leave.
Come on, Bobby.
Well, shit.
And with that, it looks like my ability to convince Bobbi has sort of succeeded. Go ahead and simply skip to that part where we will now go and speak to Fahrenheit, and she will just simply give us the Ashmaker. So go ahead and speak to Fahrenheit.
Hi.
You made the right move.
Go ahead and select the I'm sorry option.
Sorry to cause you trouble.
The boss will understand. Here, take this.
And with that, Fahrenheit will give you the Ashmaker. The Ashmaker has the incendiary legendary effect, and this causes enemies to take additional 15 points of damage per bullet over 3 seconds. However, it is worth noting that the effect does not actually stack, i.e. if the enemy is already on fire, another hit will simply refresh that 3-second rate, and this will cause the damage to not actually stack at all. And this is why this legendary effect, particularly on this weapon, is considered a very poor legendary effect. The Ashmaker is a unique type of minigun, and it fires 5mm rounds. It has a clip size of 500, and if you use it in VATS, it will cost you 40 points per VATS action. For modification, you have the ability to change the barrel, the size, and the muzzle. For the barrel, I would suggest that you go with the tri-barrel, as this would increase the damage, the range, the accuracy, and reduce the recoil of the weapon at the cost of a slightly less rate of fire. For the size, I would suggest you go with the gunner sight, as this will simply help you to aim better in first-person mode. For the muzzle, I would suggest you actually go with no muzzle as opposed to the shredder. If you do use the bashing mechanics, then this is definitely worth getting, but it will reduce the range of the weapon, so it's probably better you actually go with no muzzle. The Ashmaker is not the greatest weapon when it comes to heavy weapons. If you instead want to literally blow up everything you see on the screen, most likely including yourself, then click on the video you see on the screen now.